Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am here tonight to answer a few questions that went on earlier today. Like I said, there's more to life than YouTube. Right now, I was listening to a replay from Miss Watermelon Sugar, and I'm asking you if you're up at this time to come up, Miss Boss Lady New Jersey, and Natasha Holder. Doggone it, dear. If you're woke, you can come up too. Uh, you ladies seem to think that I be doing shit or saying shit on YouTube just for the hell of it. You accuse me of doing things or saying things about you that I don't know if it's paranoia. I'm going to say it if it's paranoia, or you guys have got something that you're trying to get from me. I don't know. I don't know. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, I am going to open my stuff up. If any of you ladies are there or anybody's there and you want to come up and let's discuss it, especially Miss Watermelon Sugar, I'll be glad to talk to you about it, okay, and have that conversation. Now, as far as everything else goes, today was a good day for me. I was on a couple of platforms. Hello there, Lagia Wallace. Thank you. You're here. Thank you. Uh, I was on a couple of platforms today, and I, like I said, people, I don't know what got into Watermelon Sugar. I went back and looked at a replay. I seen my name was in on the thing, so I went up there to talk. Have a nice talk with her, but the thing was over with. That's number one. It was over with. Number two, I don't know what you heard on the platform, dear, and I don't know what was said that you thought I might have said. But and Boss Lady New Jersey, you're welcome to come up also. Um, I want to get clear in the air of what's going on here on these YouTube streets and what's going on with everybody else. Okay. First and foremost, I'm going to let you guys know, even at my age, I have my faculties. I'm not an old damn fool. I'm not a ass kisser either. I get up here and try to be myself. I don't try to be phony with everybody. I don't try to change stories or redo stories. Uh, I do have things that I want to say. And number one, and the utmost, number one, Natasha Holder and I are in a damn relationship. Now, we don't get along because of the distance, number one. Number two, bullshit that goes on YouTube. Yes, some of it is my fault, as everybody wants to holler about. But as a man, I'm taking full responsibilities, and I want to let you ladies know that what was said today on Pretty Chocolate's platform was not an insult. I did not say those things that you said I said either. That's another thing. I did not, that statement was not true. I don't know what you heard and how you heard it. And if necessary, I'll go back and play it again for you guys. Seems that nobody could get it or find it at the right time. I don't know what's wrong with my damn phone here. But one thing for certain and two things for sure, it was not meant as disrespect, and it was not meant as throwing people under the bus or talking about people under the bus. When I spoke of them ladies, I was saying that how I felt about when I was on the platform. I'm going to play it and let people know what's going on. Everybody's up in arms over bullshit. I don't plan on explaining every damn thing, But one thing for certain and two things for sure, I am getting tired of people wanting to know shit. Even when you tell them the truth, you bring it out to them, they still want to make it up as a lie. They want to take legs and run with it. So let's uh let's get it all out because I'm going to drop my link. I'm going to definitely drop my link, and I want those participants, those people that they feel that I've done something to them or said something about them in a derogatory way. Let's get it out. Let's talk about it. Oh, that also goes for just read my book too, also. Okay. I'm not going to be sitting up here being ridiculed and talked about like I'm some old damn fool, old damn fogey. You know, that I am not. When I tell people that I love them for a reason. Hello, 2300. How you doing? Yep, I just dropped my link. I got some stuff going on YouTube today, and it's really bugging me. I just found out last night, well, early this morning, because it's after 1 o'clock. And I just want to say that, hey, let's get it out in the air. Let's get it out in the open. I was challenged. I listened to the replay. And Watermelon Sugar, I don't know what you heard or how you heard it. And then there's other things that you brought up too. Hello, Cheryl Burnett. How you doing, dear? Oh yeah, the train is up tonight. The train is up tonight. There's no. This is conversation. That's why I dropped my link. I want people that can come up and let's talk about it. Let's see what's going on. Uh, Someone said that I made a statement about them, like throwing them under the bus. I didn't throw. I don't think I threw anybody under the bus. I said some things that might have made them think paranoia. But why do people get so paranoid when somebody asks them about something or say something to them? I don't know. I don't know. But like I say, I'm waiting. Hello, yeah, 2300. Yeah, all of you guys. I see you up there right now. I'm going to find my statement on these YouTube streets and play it and find out what was said wrong or what did I say wrong. Like I said, I don't get on here to I try to get along with everybody. And I know how people will get on YouTube and tell lies and innuendos and make things up and all that. But like I said, when you involve a person that I love, and that's what it seems to be like right now. They're jealous. I've been told that I was a fool for sending my woman money every month overseas and all this shit. That upset me more than people saying, well, you know what? That's your money, that's your business. You do what the fuck you want to do with it. But like I said before, I want to get things straightened out. I want the participants to drop. I dropped my link and I'll drop it again and invite you guys up and let's have this conversation because it's getting it's making me really it's making me want to not have faith in humanity anymore. It's hard. It's hard being it's hard being humble sometimes when people take the shit that you say and they interpret it on their own and then they add shit to shit. So let me know. Let me know. Like I said, the link is dropped. I'm waiting for you. Watermelon Sugar, I didn't put your name in the title. I just put in, let's just talk. Okay, let's talk, ladies. And that's what I'm ready to do. And just read my book. Don't you be afraid to come up here either, dear. I'm positive there is no music. There will be no uh, cursing out or acting a fool about anything, because I know that sometimes people get the wrong information, or they hear shit wrong, and then they add to it. So I'm here tonight to clean up shit and let people know on YouTube, hey, I'm the one to play with. I'm the one to play with. I fight for the shit that I love and the things that I care about. And if that makes me less of a man, so be it. But tonight I'm fighting for the woman I love, and I don't know what the hell's on her mind, because she was up there in the chat too, and like she tried to tell them, hey, ladies, but if she thinks I'm lying, well, that's because you ladies probably fed her a bunch of bullshit anyway. There's no misunderstanding. It was a misunderstanding on their part. I wasn't being facetious or anything. Watermelon Sugar came up and said I did this, I did that to her. I didn't do anything to her except give them compliments, really. I was talking about something entirely, wasn't talking about nothing entirely different. I was just talking about the way I feel when I'm on a platform with women. And they do try to get things out of a man. They do want him to say stuff, but I don't say anything. I tell some certain stories. I let them know what I want them to know. But now everybody wants to know about Natasha. See, that was brought up tonight too. Natasha even came up with them on the platform and spoke to him. So, and like I said, I'm tired of these women. If you're so-called liking a person or caring about a person, you don't try to throw bullshit in their face, or you don't try to throw shit or say shit unpleasant. I never got on here and talked under a woman's clothes. I never got on here and said anything derogatory, except that one time, and everybody knows about that story, and I'm not going to keep repeating that again because people get tired of it. That's at the beginning of YouTube. But I will say that now that certain things have been brought out and said, uh, hell yeah, I'm going to answer questions tonight, and I'm going to let them know too that, hey, I don't know what you're hearing. I don't know how you heard it, but I did not say that. I did not say those things. Like I'm saying, I'm calling all the ladies up tonight so we can have this conversation, because I'd be damned if I'm going to let somebody ruin something that I've had going for me with another person just because they're jealous. Yeah, and I said it, jealous. I guess nobody wants to. I can sit and wait. I mean, I have no qualms with waiting. You know, I have no qualms in waiting, especially to try to clear the air, as everybody wants to say, clear the air. No, I can't. I'm not going to play any music waiting, because I didn't have nothing about music in the title. This is a talk thing. I heard my name called several times this evening after when I went back and did the replay. And I'm just wondering, I didn't say you did anything. I really didn't say you did anything. Like I said, I will play exactly what I said. I hope Pretty Chocolate Girl doesn't strike this, or anybody gets mad and want to strike it, because they were saying the statements that I made this morning, and from what I'm hearing, what she said that I said is entirely different. That's all I'm saying. Entirely different. That's all I'm saying. Now, I do have the statement that I was talking about that made Watermelon Sugar so upset. So you guys asked me, am I throwing her under the bus or them under the bus, or am I saying something that really caused her to get up there and want to? Yeah, her and Dobie. I've been watching Dobie. Boy, that woman tickles me. Oh, she tickles me.
Everybody been telling me to go watch Dobie. I'll go in and I'll say hi or whatever, but for the most part, I've been busy. But I gotta go check the replays. Rico, don't be speaking Spanish, Rico. What you speaking? Rico said, Mr. Williams, your voice is in my Nikki voice.
And that portion right there, a young man named Rico came up, which I didn't know he was gay, but after I knew about it, I didn't say anything. He was talking about my voice like a million other people on here on these damn stations talk about my voice. I can't help it. Like I said, let's continue on. And this is my conversation through and through.
You see anything, Rico? Rico, you're younger than my daughter. Well, you're the same age as my daughter. Rico, please trade Tracy.
Rico,
just read no.
Rico's 28. Wow, he's well. My grandson is older than Rico. I got a grandson. He's 31. Yeah. There's some old people in my family. When I look back at it, my sister just made 70. Yes, I'm replaying a live that I had with Pretty Chocolate Girl this morning. My family, we're beginning to be the ancient ones, you know. With the
y'all the family that's gonna make it to 99 no matter what.
If the good Lord spares me, I sure will. And really, I try to stay away from too much crowds and partying in places now, because it's like everybody's out there gun happy, and you know.
Now stop crazy. Talking about my friend. That is my friend. I mod for her, and she's my baby. So stop talking about my baby in my face. Just act right.
Well, your baby starts stuff sometimes too now.
I know, but still, that's my boo.
I get with her and Watermelon Sugar and the Boss Lady New Jersey. Oh man.
What about?
I just be when I'm on a panel with a bunch of women, they like to try to get things out of me that I really don't like talking about. You know how it is. Yeah. I do. I have some stories to tell, but
Yeah.
I'm already a pimp on these YouTube streets, so God.
Daddy, pimp daddy, yes, daddy. Ain't nothing wrong with being a pimp, Poppy.
Yes, it is too.
Why? Oh,
yeah, when you got somebody, you know, it's hard trying to explain. Look, this is just YouTube. Don't take it seriously, you know. But like I said, I try to honor her and let people know about her and stuff. So, and then they'll take that and turn it around, you know, because she's not from this country, you know, and it's one of those things where people they
be on YouTube, keep her out.
Yeah, that I tried that. She's been up here before, but it was
really?
Yeah, she was up there, and it was one of those times when we both wasn't feeling it, and yeah. But no, she doesn't have her own platform or channel, but she listens and she loves Kwani.
I know she do. Does she ever listen to me?
You know what? I never try to ask her the people that she subscribed to or listen to. Okay. You know, because that's her joy, her privateness, just like mine. Now she knows everything that I do and listen to, but as far as her being on platforms, if she's she was on a platform, but as far as, you know, getting up there and talking with people, no, I don't ask her about that. And if she Yes. Now, see, that's not even the whole conversation. I'm going to continue on with some of it. And let me explain about Natasha. She is a woman she has guided me throughout my YouTube things. You know, we gotten on there and we discussed things. And me being myself as a man, as a content creator, I didn't want to do some of the things that she wanted me to do, like getting on there talking and having a platform talking about social issues and all this stuff. But after I realized that, hey, you know, there's a few things that she's right about. And yeah, when she came on before, she told people she helped me build my YouTube channel. She did, because I take advice from her. That's my woman. Why wouldn't I want to take advice from her? You see what I'm saying? But I feel uncomfortable because some of the things that I would have to do is get up there and curse out women or some women. Let's put it that way, or curse with them. Because let's face it, ladies, it does hurt me to hear you say, you know, call each other bitches and hoes and all the derogatory things and all the doxing and stuff that goes on here, and people bring out shit. Yeah, it bothers me. Do I listen to it? When I want to. If I don't want to, I get off, because like I always said, there's more to life than YouTube. I tried my best not to get involved in areas where people are arguing about each other's homes, houses, and especially when they bring up their children and all this bullshit. So it goes on. Let's face it, it goes on. But there's one thing that I want you guys to know. I have been with Natasha for the last 5 years, and for the last 5 years, I have taken care of her. I have sent her money every month like clockwork, okay, except for a few times. And then that's when problems start. As me being a man, I'm supposed to take care of things. People that have known me on YouTube, heard me on YouTube, seen me on YouTube, can attest to it if they're telling the truth or want to tell the truth, that I have spoken about this woman. I've had her pictures up here in the corner. But it was one time when she got to arguing at me about posting her up there after I do a live. So, you know, I can kind of see where she was coming from on that instinct. But as a man that cares about his woman, why not, you know, show the world what a beautiful queen I have? And yes, she does rule me to a certain degree. But I try to compromise. I try to be myself as a man and just do things that an ordinary man would do. Now, she could tell you that I do this and I do that to her. Yeah, because I don't want my woman out there looking like any strumpet. Okay. I don't want her out there with a dress up to her tails like some of these women on YouTube. And I'll say it. Yeah, some of these women on YouTube. Okay. Uh, just read my book. I'm going to let people know right now that I do have your phone number, dear. You do have mine. Tonight on that live with Watermelon Sugar, you came up there and lied. You tried to twist and I don't know what you were trying to do, honey. But I'll tell you one thing. You did come up there and skated around the whole thing. My conversation with the woman, and you know good and doggone well I didn't mean nothing derogatory when I was saying that women try to get things out of me. That was just saying whatever. Now, if I want to tell you, I'll tell you. But you do have my phone number, and I've spoken to you. You've spoken to me, especially when that Jay Wilson incident came up, and you wanted me to say something to Jay Wilson. Not Jay Wilson, but Sean Bradley. Excuse me, folks. It was Sean Bradley. And you guys know already know on YouTube streets, her and Sean Bradley's been into it. But as me as a man, I had enough shit going on with myself that I didn't even feel like addressing Mr. Sean Bradley. Okay. Another reason that I don't address a lot of people because I do have a temper and I will curse and I will talk shit to them, be it man, woman, or straight or bi, gay, or whatever. But I try my best to stay away from that kind of bullshit. That's why I don't be up on platforms a lot to where conversations might come up that they're talking about another content creator or talking about somebody in the chat. Now, when she mentioned about me being over on, I think whose chat was that I was on, Brianna's chat, they were talking about they were talking about sexual acts that grown folks do, but it was a sort of thing that people talk about on YouTube. Okay. I went up there on that platform, number one, to let the young lady know, Brianna, uh, Pettyville, that, hey, I admire your program. I like you, the work that you're doing as far as your exercise and everything else goes. I also commented about the subject that they were talking about. And it's sexual shit, but it's something that I wouldn't do as a man. And another person said that too. Faith Yaya. They were talking about having sex, licking each other's assholes out. Now, let me tell you, I've been a man for 73 years. I've never had a woman approach me wanting to lick my ass, or never have I approached her wanting to lick her ass. I feel that that's nothing to do. You don't do it. To me, it's not natural. Okay. And I jumped in on the conversation about it. And just because I happen to be up there with some women, and there was a gay guy up there, we didn't talk about, or he didn't try to ask me about how I felt about it and all this good stuff. Uh, the conversation went on, and that was that. Now, what she got out of it, I don't know. But if you think that that I'm gay, honey, you got a long road to hoe on that one. Okay, never been, never thought about, and never will be. Now, I don't talk about uh, lesbian women. I don't talk about gay men because that's their choice. That's their right. That's their life. But when the lifestyle is pushed on upon me, I have to let you know, hey, I don't go that way. Never will, never have, and never even been curious yellow about it. So, another thing, let's get this straight, people. Miguel and I are not a couple. Okay, it was just a bunch of bullshit, and you can sit up there and say what you want to say about it, and just like I said, you tell a story and it'll spread, and once it spreads, it's hard to get it back. I came up there and told you guys it was a lie. You wanted to keep it running, and that's what got her her in trouble with my fiance, and also to be honest with you about it, since we want to be so honest, let's talk about why we got into it. Why? Because she's a woman, and just like any other woman, she's got a man that other women admire, and she's jealous. She's way over there, I'm way over here. We're both jealous of each other. She said things to me, I said things to her. But when it came time for me to do what she wanted me to do, I've always done it. And that brings me right back around to just read my book. Just read my book. I was told to take the wrench from you. I'm not going to lie about it. She told me. And at first, I was hesitant. And then I thought about it. That's your woman telling you that she doesn't like the woman. She didn't like the way you dressed, that your breasts was out there. Yet I was always teasing you about it and your hair and stuff. And the jealousy, the little green eyed monster came up. So when she said, take your wrench, I done it because I love her. Not that I was forced to do it because I'm less of a man. Because if she wants me to do something for her and I don't do it, especially when it comes to YouTube, I would be less of a man. People would be talking about it more. Now, like I said, you have my phone number. You got my phone number because you text me and wanted to know how I was doing after I got sick when I was sick. I appreciate that. And I told you thank you. Otherwise than that, I called you once again to let you know something, and what it wasn't no bullshit shit. It wasn't YouTube stuff. I thanked you for it. As far as Jay Wilson, I mean, as Sean Bradley goes, Sean with his stuff, like I said, I didn't care. I don't care. I'm not getting into it with another person here again on YouTube about bullshit that they want to have content for. The stuff that me and Pretty Chocolate Girl said yesterday, it was all fun and games. I didn't disrespect them women. I didn't think I was throwing them under the bus. Watermelon Sugar, you know for certain that there are things that went on that I've never spoken about and I will not speak about. Okay? So, but everybody wants to speak upon what I do and what I say and who I do it with. Let's continue on for a little bit and see how the conversation goes, folks. She has. They would let me know. Trust me. They would let me know.
I'm sure they would. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Without a doubt, child.
Mm-hmm.
Without a doubt. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's good. I'm happy that y'all are getting it good because social media can be a problem for relationships.
It is social, and especially when it's long distance too. That social media can either make you or break you. And as an older gentleman, I've learned that there are people out there jealous because they see that you're having a good time, you're having fun, and their lives sometimes are miserable, and they want to make everybody else miserable. So.
Right, about that, for the bitches in the back, I've never had a relationship with anybody on YouTube. Okay. How about that?
Well, don't say never, because anything's possible.
I didn't say I never would. I said I never have.
I never have, right? And no, she's not doing it now either, folks. So don't get that in your head.
No, I'm not. I have a boyfriend. I don't know why people don't understand when I say that. I have.
Well, they're just like me. When I say I have a woman, I have a girlfriend. They still think that men are all dogs and we all do the same thing. No, we don't. No, we don't. Now, I have a lot of women friends. That's another thing. I have a lot of women friends. So, if you can't deal with me with on that accord, then, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Nothing wrong with that.
I trust women more than I do the men.
And I trust men more than I do the woman. I believe.
Yeah. Yeah. And see, when I said that I trust women more than I do men, because I'm a man and I know what a damn man will do, especially when he's jealous of somebody. They will try to come in between you. And there are some women that are jealous when they find out that the woman's got a good man. They try to start shit and create bullshit, you know. But like I said, out of 73 years of living, I've lived longer than some of these people have been up here on YouTube. And I'm not going to sit around and try to explain to everybody when I say something. If you think I'm throwing you under the bus, and I can't get back to you right away, right then, I try to get back to you now, and there's no answer. I like I said, on Watermelon Sugar, I know you've been sick, and I wish you the best too. I wish you hurry up and get better, because uh, life is not promised anyone. That's another thing. So, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting patiently for you guys to either hit the link. Let's talk about this bull crap. You want to ask me some stuff. But like I said, I reiterate, I don't know why you felt that way, Watermelon Sugar, that when I brought your name up, it was number one, it was out of respect, because I do be on the platform with you ladies and we do have a good time. But I don't know what it is. And I'm trying to figure out why now all of a sudden, when I mention you guys' name or say something positive, I didn't say nothing negative, and I didn't say what you said in your videos today. I didn't. My statement wasn't that you said. So I'm just saying, I don't know what's wrong. In Boss Lady, New Jersey, I've always supported you and been in your corner. We've had what I thought was in common was the music stuff. I also supported you in your makeup, your Verilago, your everything that you did. But don't try to paint me in a corner and say that I be saying things, because I say things to keep the conversation going. I say things to break the ice. And like I said, a lot of times, Natasha has been listening to me on these YouTube streets, just like she probably is tonight, and will call me, or I'll try to call her, and then she'll get mad at me for bringing my business on the street, when tonight, actually, you guys bought it on the street. And she came up there with you. Am I mad with her about it? Oh, hell no, because she's a woman and she's supposed to voice and have an opinion. But what I am mad about is that you ladies would think that I was stooped to such a low and I was on another platform having fun and talking trash and bullshitting, just like I do on all of y'all's, that I'm throwing you under the bus. And just read my book. You are I'm not going to say it. I'm not, but you know that you're wrong. You lied to your own partners, telling them that you don't have, you don't call. You didn't call me. You reached out to me first, and I was trying to wonder, how in the hell did you get my phone number? And I did call you back. So, especially when Sean made that remark, and she was telling me about what he had up there. I went over there and looked on his community board. Apparently, he took it down, because I was going to get on him about that bullshit good. If it had been up there, it was down. I decided, hey, let's leave it alone. There's too much arguing and bullshit going on YouTube anyway. And as far as me, that day when I came up on your platform, Boss Lady, New Jersey, in the hospital, I was up there because I wanted to hear what was being said, not say what I wanted to say, you know. Well, I don't know if the StreamYard is working or not, but I dropped my link twice or three times, and I had at least 8 people up here were watching, but now it's dropped down to 6. But I'm letting you ladies out there know that from now on, don't think don't think that I won't say anything crazy no more, because right now I'm fighting not for my woman. I'm fighting because people on YouTube like to keep lies going, and when you don't wholly understand what's going on, they want to make up shit. Okay, yeah, I made up shit, but I also retracted it and let people know about it. So, like I said before, nobody wants to talk now. Everybody's silent. I'll get up on your platform one of these nights if I'm listening. I'll put it that way, if I'm listening. But like I said before, the I don't know what you heard or how you felt about things, but it wasn't throwing you under the bus. I just said women in general try to get you to talk about things, men tell stories, and they want to hear stories from the men. And that's all it is. So, and what I say and what I do on my own accord is different. And then once everybody hears it, then they want to try to jump in on it. Hey, you can jump in on it, but if I feel like talking about it, I'll talk about it. If not, I won't. That's all I'm saying. That's all I ever said. So I hope you guys take it to heart. Take it to heart. I'm still going to be in these YouTube streets, and I'm going to go where I want to go and talk to people that I want to talk to and have fun when they're having fun. Okay, all this backbiting and backstabbing, I'm not going to participate in that unless you backstab me. So if you didn't get the, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get up on your live, because I looked at it and heard you ask for me 3 or 4 times, but it's like what, just like now, 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:54 going on 2. But whenever you guys want to, I got a community board. You can write on that community board. You can send me something and let me know. But far as me being on here, I'm being myself. When I do my music, I do my music from the heart. I do it to entertain. There's no backbiting. Everybody's up there waving. Even the people that don't like each other speak to each other. And that's a camaraderie Black people have to get together and learn how to do too. Learn to enjoy yourself. Cut yourself away from the bullshit. You know, and the bullshit is now somebody's in their feelings because they thought I said something that I didn't say. I didn't say. I wasn't throwing these ladies under the bus at all. And if she feels this way, well, I'm sorry. But you know just as well as I do, the only person tonight that's got thrown under the bus that you might say was just reading my book. Because just reading my book, you lied to the people. You lied to the girls that are supposed to be your girls, that you know you don't have a way to contact me. I never even told Natasha that you had my phone number because I know how I would end up, how I would end out. So, with that being said, you guys, I'm going to jump off of here. If anybody wants to come up later on, I'll be woke tonight. I'll be watching YouTube. And I will talk to you guys later on. Good night.